Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Hashem, Harakah, Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of great millstone, all well, and shalom to the hopeful elect. It's Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. Alright, so oppression, what is oppression? Alright, the word oppression means basically to press down upon, okay? Or basically to apply, and that's being done through this system that we live in, all right? As it tells you in Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, all right? Now, who's the wicked? It tells you in Malachi, the first chapter, who the wicked is. Esau, Edom, all right? And from the time of what they call the dawn of civilization, when Alexander the Great came into power, as it tells you in the book of First Maccabees, that from that time, evils was multiplied upon the earth. All right, and those evils being multiplied, as it tells you in the book of Sirach 33:14, it says, good is set against evil, all right, and life against death. We have life, all right, us that have been woken up, the hopeful elect, to this word, through the Holy Scriptures, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem, as it tells you in John 6:63, is a word that quickeneth. The flesh profiteth not, all something to that effect. And then it says, the words that I speak unto you are spirit and life. I believe it, loosely paraphrasing. All right, so that's where we're at. All right, that's why that's what oppression is. Oppression's basically pressing against our spirit. All right, and basically that's being done by the system that we live in, right? Bringing forth more evil. And that's why even Jake, whether they know it or not, are being oppressed, because Esau understands very well in the book of Genesis. It tells you of his blessing. He understands that the only time he can break off the yoke is by the blessing of the yoke of us being Israel, all right, is by the application of the sword. Even though Jake don't really, that's why you got Jake protesting all over the world right now, and you even got people of other so-called nationalities and backgrounds backing the protests. The reason why that's happening, why Jacob being oppressed so much, is because Esau knows and understands that our spirit is contrary to theirs, and the only way they can maintain their rulership is by oppressing us. All right, they know we're the main threat. All right, and the ones the lower level, Edomites, they don't really understand it in its fullness, but they understand that they need to. What they more so understand is that everything they've done is to get one over all the people in the world, and they need to keep their foot on our neck, so to speak. All right, so it says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. So there's Jake that's wise to it, and they're going to be mad. And guess what? In some form or shape or manner, the people are wising up to the oppression that they're actually under, man. All right, and basically that's why they're angry. All right, and I believe that's really a byproduct of the time that we're in spiritually. Right, the word of Yahweh Hashem has gone out there consistently, and it's sending shockwaves through the earth as to where all the people, it's now gone into a world of people that are not even in tune with it. And ultimately that's being done by what? Prophecy. All right, the prophecies that Yahweh spoke of, right? They're having an effect on the people. Okay, think about it. Even when the plagues broke out in Egypt, by the time it got to the plagues of the hail and fire falling from the heavens, you had people that in Egypt that heard what Moses said, and they took heed and made sure their cattle was out of the way. All right, so this is gonna be a thing where the worldliness of this world is gonna disappear, man. And it's slow. The transitional period has begun. It's been in transition for a long time, all right? But it's begun in terms of the conscience of the people that this world as it is, it can't go on this way, because people are screaming change, and that changes we now have to change, but they don't understand what change they're really initiating. They initiate, or not even initiating, that they're asking for. They basically, it's Yahweh Shai's return, all right? So I said, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, all right? So really, you should be angry, all right? Why? It tells you that he that increaseth understanding increaseth sorrow, all right? And those of us that are really in the word, we understand this, and we're mad, but at the same time, we know what time we're in, so we're even more so happy than angry, all right? Because we know our salvation draweth nigh. So with that, I pray you're edified. Shalom.